Chelsea Football Club are through to the FA Cup quarter-finals, but only just. In what will go down as one of the most enthralling cup ties of the season, the Premier League giants were pushed to the very limit by championship outfit Wrexham, twice coming from behind before sealing a 4-2 victory after extra time at STOK Ross on Saturday. It was a night of drama, controversy, heartbreak for the home side, and ultimately relief for a Chelsea team that looked far from their best for long stretches of the contest. A raucous atmosphere and a famous opening goal. With celebrity owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney in attendance, the ambitious Welsh outfit were dreaming of a famous victory, and they gave themselves every reason to believe. Wrexham, who had already knocked out Premier League side Nottingham Forest in this year's competition, were playing in the FA Cup fifth round for the first time in 29 years, and the occasion brought the best out of them and their supporters. The attendance of 10,556 inside STOK Ross was electric from the first whistle. Sam Smith sparked those dreams with his well-taken opener, slotting the ball past Robert Sánchez in the 18th minute to put Wrexham ahead. The assist came from none other than Callum Doyle, a man who would feature prominently throughout the evening in both attack and defense for the home side. The goal silenced Chelsea's traveling support and sent the Welsh faithful into raptures. Chelsea equalized in fortunate fashion. Chelsea's response was sluggish and unconvincing. Their first-half display was disjointed, and for a team of their stature facing a championship side, that was alarming. When the equalizer did come, it carried little of the clinical intent one would expect from a top-flight club. George Thomason's clearance to deny Garnacho cannoned off goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo to draw Chelsea level in the 40th minute, an own goal that deflated Wrexham and frustrated their fans, who felt the hosts thoroughly deserved their lead at that point. It was a cruel twist of fate, and the home side went into the break with the score level despite clearly being the better team. Wrexham restored their lead, then Chelsea hit back again. The second half was an end-to-end affair filled with chances at both ends. Wrexham felt they should have had a penalty when a shot from Ollie Rathbone appeared to strike the arm of Mark Gouy, a decision that frustrated the home side and their manager. The hosts, however, refused to be denied. Wrexham capitalized on their momentum when they retook the lead through Callum Doyle with 12 minutes of normal time to go. A neat flick from the defender diverted Josh Windas's strike in and sparked wild celebrations. It was an instinctive, brilliant finish, and the ground erupted once more. For a moment, it genuinely felt like another famous cup upset was on the cards. But Chelsea were not done. Josh Achampong leveled for a second time, slamming into the roof of the net after Dobson lost possession, restoring parity in the 82nd minute. It was an impressive individual effort from the young defender turned attacker, and it set the stage for a breathless conclusion to normal time. Controversy, the red card that changed everything. The most contentious moment of the match arrived deep in stoppage time. Referee Peter Banks had initially cautioned Wrexham's George Dobson for a foul on Chelsea's Alejandro Garnacho, but then was persuaded by VAR to upgrade the decision to a red card, reducing Wrexham to 10 men in the 93rd minute, right on the edge of extra time. The decision infuriated Wrexham's players and management. Wrexham manager Liam Rosenier said Chelsea were lucky to seal the win, pointing to the two crucial VAR decisions that went against his side during the tie. For the home fans, this felt like a moment of injustice that swung the tide decisively in Chelsea's favor. Extra time, Garnacho and Pedro seal the deal, but VAR denies Wrexham again. With Wrexham reduced to 10 men, extra time began. Garnacho volleyed in from close range from a Dario Esubel cross in the 96th minute to put Chelsea ahead for the first time all evening. The Premier League side finally had their noses in front, but Wrexham were not done fighting. In one of the most dramatic moments of the tie, Lewis Brunt sent the ground into raptures when he latched on to Kiefer Moore's flicked header from a corner and tapped home to make it 3-3 on the evening in the 114th minute, only for replays to cut the historic celebrations short due to an offside. It was an agonizing moment for the home side and their supporters. A goal that would have been one of the great FA Cup moments erased by the finest of margins.
Max Kleinworth might have snatched victory for the 10 men in stoppage time, but his powerful strike was too close to Sánchez. Wrexham gave absolutely everything, but Chelsea made their numerical advantage tell. Deep into added time of extra time, substitute João Pedro raced forward to net a fourth, putting the tie beyond doubt and booking Chelsea's place in the FA Cup quarter-finals. Chelsea's heavily rotated side. It is worth noting that with Wednesday's Champions League trip to Paris Saint-Germain in mind, Chelsea made 9 changes and left the likes of Cole Palmer, Moisés Caicedo, and Enzo Fernández at home. That context explains, though does not excuse, some of their struggles during the match. The fringe players called upon showed varying degrees of readiness, and it will be a concern for manager Liam Rosenior that a heavily rotated Chelsea side was so thoroughly tested by a second-tier club. Wrexham's story goes on. Despite the defeat, there is nothing but pride for Wrexham. Phil Parkinson's side, currently sitting 6th in England's second tier, will now go back to their main objective of achieving an unprecedented 4th straight promotion and a place alongside Chelsea in the Premier League. And the memory of how they came close to upsetting the reigning club world champions could sustain them through their play.